Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants. And up in today's episode, we have two massive matches in the race for promotion. We've got Sheffield United away from home first, who are sitting 4th in the league. And then we have Fulham at home, who are sitting 5th in the league. About us, though, however, it's been a great period since the last episode. We've won every single game since the last episode in the league and in the FA Cup. And would you look at that, we're back on top of the league. After last episode, it was really disappointing. It looked like the crumble had started, to be honest. We lost both those games of the episode without playing badly. But since then, we've gone on a massive run again. I think you won the last 5 league games in a row, which is great. Top of the league again, 5 points clear of Stoke in 2nd place. And 6 points clear of Middlesbrough in 3rd place. Still 14 games to go, though, of course. So still a long way to go. And also, as I said, Sheffield United and Fulham in today's episode. We could be off the top at the end of this episode today. However, if we get 3 points out of this episode, I'll be fairly happy with that, to be honest. 4 points, I'll be ecstatic. So hopefully, we can do something like that. Anyway, let's get to the recent results then before we get to the transfers. Get to that in a second. Just the January transfer window has just closed just 13 days ago, as you can see there. We beat Reading away 1-0 in the next game after the last episode in the FA Cup 3rd round. This was a nice win. Tony Springer with a goal in this game, so that was great. After that, we played Bristol City away from home. We beat them 4-2. We went 2-0 up in this game. They brought it back to 2-2, which was really disappointing. They were arguably a better team in the game at that point, but we dug deep and we got 2 late goals, a penalty for Richards and a goal through Harper in the 80th minute. Unfortunately, Abbott got sent off with 3 minutes to go, but the damage was already done at that point, and we ended our 3 matches without a win in the league with that win against Bristol City, so that was nice. We backed it up by playing Reading again, this time in the league. We beat them 2-0 at home. Springer and Richards on the score sheet there. After that, played Cardiff at home, beat them 4-1 very comfortably. We were 1-0 down in this game as well, which is completely against the run of play. But just a minute later, David Helm made it 1-1, and 6 minutes later, Springer made it 2-1. We got 2 more goals in the second half to win the game 4-1 there. After that was a brilliant win away to Bournemouth, beat them 1-0 away from home. I set up this game with a cautious mentality, low block in there as well. I thought, we can hit him on the counter-attack. We literally had one chance in this game, and David Helm, the division's top goal scorer, popped up with a winner in the 54th minute. Our only chance in the game, pretty much. Bournemouth didn't absolutely batter us in this game, but they were the better team in the game. So to hit them on the counter-attack like that, the way I set up was really nice. 1-0 win and a clean sheet away to one of the division's best teams, After that, we had a little bit of a tricky tie here against Hull at home in the FA Cup 4th round. Not too tricky, though, because they're bottom of the league currently. We're top of the league in the same division, of course. So I was very confident about this one, but we gave away 2 penalties in the first half to go 2-0 down, completely against the run of the play again. Oscar Estepinian with both goals with the penalties in the first half. I made some changes at half-time. I brought on some players. David Helm made it 2-1. Tony Springer made it 2-2. And in the 94th minute, Renica, from a corner, won us the game 3-2, which was really nice. Probably going to be in vain, though, because we've set up a tie against Man United in the FA Cup 5th round. At home, though, so we've definitely got some sort of chance there. Interestingly enough, we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Man United earlier on the season 2-0, so they might do a cup double over us this season. Of course, the FA Cup is not so important for me. Saying that, though, if we do get through Man United and go through to the quarter-final, can we start daring to dream at that point? Obviously, Portsmouth won the FA Cup not too long ago. Well, how long ago was it? 20 years ago or something? Not too long ago. Quite long in the grand scheme of things, but if we can get through Man United, we've certainly got a chance by the FA Cup. But at the moment, it looks very unlikely. After that win against Hull, we played Sunderland away from home. Another great win here. Beat them 2-1. 3 late goals in this game. David Helm made it 1-0. Half made it 2-0. Niang got a goal back for Sunderland to make it 2-1. But we held on to make it 5 wins in a row in the Championship. 7 wins in a row as well in all competitions. So at the moment, we're absolutely flying. As I said, 2 massive games today. Away to Sheffield United are 4th. Fulham at home, who are 5th. So it's a very tricky episode, to say the least. But as I said, 3 points in today's episode. It was guaranteed to be at least 2 points clear at the top still. I'll be very happy with that after these 2 very tricky games. Anyway, the January transfer window has just finished, and we've sold David Helm. But the good news is he's on loan with us to the rest of the season. He actually signed for Man United. I didn't actually accept this bid from Man United. The board accepted it on my behalf due to it being too good to turn down. We only got 4.6 million, I think it was, up front. So it doesn't sound too good. You see there, though, potentially be 16 million. And if you look over here, Portsmouth will be due 3.9 million after 10 league appearances. So once he plays 10 league games for Man United, which hopefully he does do, we'll get 3.9 million from that. We'll also get 3.9 million after 20 league goals. Going to take longer than 10 league games, at least you think it would, unless he's absolutely ridiculous. Haaland level. 30% of the profit made in his transfer we owe to Portsmouth as well. Man United agreed to play a friendly against us, but not important. And also 3 more instalments of 1.22 million in 2028, 2029, 2030. So all in all, as the package, it's actually quite good, especially when you take into consideration he was out of contract in 6 months. Had lots of teams asked for him. Lots of foreign teams approached him on a free transfer. Thankfully for us, though, he accepted Man United's bid. They agreed to loan him back to us as well. They offered him back to us for the season, so that is great. With ideally I'd like to keep him, but obviously I messed up with the contract situation. But we've got him to the rest of the season, which is great. He's top goal scorer in the league for us and in the league itself, and getting some decent money for him. 16 million in total after everything instalments, which is great. And maybe next season we get him on loan again. We shall see whether in the Championship or the Premier League. The Premier League, if we get promoted, then I think got a very big chance to get him on loan again. Whether he want to come back to us in the Championship or not is a different question. So David Helm has officially signed for Man United, but he remains with us at Portsmouth for the rest of the season, which is great. And 16 million in total after all the instalments, if they all happen, of course, for a player who's 19, with contract expiring in 6 months. I'm pretty happy with that. In terms of other transfers, though, of course, we got some money from selling David Helm, but also didn't lose a player because he stayed with us at the club, which is great. I managed to bring in 3 new players. Glenn Byrne was the first one. I signed him from Shamrock Rovers for 400k. He popped up in my scouting meeting. I thought he looked pretty good, to be honest. Good potential. You see there, 2.5 stars, potentially 4.5 stars. I could bring him into the first team already, play him as a squad player, but of course I want to develop him a little bit more. And only 400k, no risk whatsoever in my opinion. He's gone back on loan to Shamrock until the end of this season. Next season, will he play a part for us? Well, again, it depends what division we're in. If we're in the Championship, probably going to play some sort of part. In the Premier League, though, I'm probably going to look to loan him out to a Championship team to get him some more development. But yeah, he looks quite good. I'm very happy with this signing. Worst case scenario was sell him for a decent profit, in my opinion. Sign him for 400k. He's only going to get better. Versatility as well. So very, very happy with this signing. Cheap as chips. After that, we got David Helm on loan for the season, as I already mentioned. After that, though, we had 2 quite exciting signings. The first one is very, very exciting. He popped up in my scouting meeting. He's a centre-back. Not really short of centre-backs this season, but next season I will be. Michael Hector is retiring at the end of the season. Redeker and Abbott are both on loan as well. So at the end of the season, we'll be left with 1 centre-back, Ndiaye. So certainly something we need to plan towards. And when I saw him pop up, I had to sign him. Signed him from Liverpool for 4.1 million. Jesus Aguiar. He's already a fully capped Mexican international. He's got 1 cap for Mexico. He looks very good already. Overall, good centre-back, to be honest. Heading is a bit poor, 9 heading, but he's got 18 jumping reach, 16 bravery as well. I'm working on improving his heading, which would be great. His defensive attributes is pretty good. His speed, not great, but also not terrible. 13 pace, 12 acceleration. His natural fitnesses are certainly a problem, though. 8 natural fitness is a little bit worrying. He can't really play 2 games in a week with that sort of natural fitness. But for a club like us, Portsmouth, 19 years of age, he's only going to get better. It's an absolute steal, in my opinion. 4.1 million. Got minimum fee release clause in there, though. Domestic clubs in higher division for 16 million. Of course, as I said, if we get promoted to the Premier League, though, this won't count whilst we're in the Premier League, of course. But also, if we do stay in the Championship, someone signs him, we quadrupled our money on signing him. So 4.1 million, definitely going to sell him for more than that if we do sell him at some stage in the future. Very, very exciting to bring him in. If his natural fitness was better, then he'd be absolutely perfect. But he's joined us, very, very ecstatic with that. And also, I've got a player on loan from Arsenal who's quite exciting in real life. Unfortunately, he hasn't really developed very good in this Foot Manager. Marquinhos, he's on loan for the rest of the season though. As you can see here, he doesn't look as standout, which I think he might do because, yeah, they just haven't used him the correct way, I guess you could say. Centre though, he did get some few loans out. He just hasn't developed very nicely at all. But for us, for the rest of the season, he looks quite decent. Needed to strengthen the winger positions. He's very versatile as well. Can play on the right, play on the left, and up front. He's yet to really put in a good performance, but he's only started 1 game, so need to give him more time. Also, 1 more player has left us. That is Louis Barry. He's gone loan to Swindon for the rest of the season with a view to leave on a permanent transfer. Not really my plans, Louis Barry, and he's one hell of a moaning Myrtle. So finally got rid of him. It was about 10 offers that he turned down, it seemed. He's finally left us though to go to Swindon. After Louis Barry has left us, look at this in our dynamics. No issues whatsoever with the club. That is the one thing you want going into the last 14 games of the season. Helm was unhappy because he wanted to leave. He's left, he's on Man United and come back, so he's a rejuvenated man, which is very, very nice. Louis Barry's gone to Swindon, and Michael Hector doesn't really care anymore because he's retired at the end of the season, so the dynamics are looking very, very good. But anyway, let's get to the first game then, away to Sheffield United. This is a big game, a very, very big game. Can we pull off another upset here? And this is the team for today's game. We've got McGinty in goal, Kessler Hayden right back, Coulson left back, Aguiar and Redick centre backs, and we've got Ibrahim and Aziz as two DMs there. Harper as a shadow striker, Springer on the right, Jones on the left, and target man Helm up front. So I'm going with a little bit of a formation switch in today's game, playing with two DMs today. Haven't really played with a Segundo Volante with Portsmouth, but don't ask me why. I just feel like it's the right time to use it in today's game. I've also gone cautious mentality and put a low block in there as well, hoping to hit them on the counter-attack, Sheffield United here. Also, McGinty is back in goal at the moment. Peacock Farrell had a poor run of form, but saying that, McGinty is on his final warning because he's just been absolutely useless this season. He's done all right the last 5 games. The last 2 games, though, he's been poor, so he needs to put his finger out his bottom. And Hayden Coulson as well, the last 5 games have been absolutely horrendous, so I've given him a stern talking to as well. Hopefully he can pull his finger out his bottom as well. And David Helm, though, since he came back, those 4 green ratings there have all been when he's come back after signing for Man United. So he's an even happier player and even a better player now as well. So Sheffield United away from home, a win here will be absolutely massive. Before we get started with the first match, guys, please remember that if you like the video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. It really helped me out. And much appreciated. So let's get started with this game. Then away to Sheffield United, 5 league wins on the bounce, 7 in a row in all competitions. Can we make it 8 here today? It'd be a massive win if we can. A really, really massive win. Sheffield United and Fulham are definitely serious contenders for promotion as well this season. So got to take them very, very seriously. Anyway, 2 minutes in, we got our first highlight of the match. Here's Grimes for Sheffield United. Here's Nardoni. He's a good player. Back to Mepham. We've certainly got some good players here, Sheffield United. Some very good players. And Ndiaye's through on goal already, and he scored already. So not a very great start to this match, is it? Maybe I just shouldn't do episodes anymore, because every time I do an episode, we lose. So it's just not ideal saying that, though. Every time I do an episode, it's against one of the bigger teams. So maybe that's got something to do with it. No idea, but shouldn't really be scoring from that angle, should he, really? Let's be honest. That's pretty poor from the goalkeeper's perspective. But I did say McGinty has not been a very good signing. He's been pretty woeful, actually. Neither one of those players, McGinty or Peacock Farrell, is anywhere near Premier League standard. So that's a real problem when we get promoted. Even if we stay in the Championship, I still need a new goalkeeper. That is for sure. Definitely. Anyway, 18 minutes in. McGinty with a nice kick out there and Springett's through on goal. He has an absolutely horrendous effort, though. Minute later, they're back on the highlight again. Coulson with a free kick. Harper's there, heads it, hits the bar again. Well, it looks like we're finally starting to create some chances. Got a corner out of that effort from Harper there. Springett to take it. Had a great opportunity, didn't he, with a wasteful shot. He crosses it in, but Fruchtel catches it very easily. A man I'm very familiar with from Austria Vienna's save. Anyway, this game is starting to liven up, isn't it? Looks like we're finally turned up in the game. Here's Jay Jones. Back to Coulson. Their right wing back, by the way, is horrendous. So hopefully Jay Jones can give him the runaround today. We shall see. Reniker wins the ball back just to give it away to Brewster. Well, we go 2-0 down in the game. We're in whole heaps of trouble. It is 2-0, isn't it? Oh, my word. What a horrendous start to the episode this is. It still hasn't changed, though. We get 3 points out of the episode. I'll still be quite happy. You know, we beat Fulham, but we're not guaranteed to beat Fulham, are we? So we need to do a lot better here. Reniker with a massive mistake there. We're in a whole heaps of trouble. Well, back on the highlights straight after that goal. Can we get a goal back in the game? I need to change the mentality in a minute to balance at least. Can't be staying cautious now. 2-0 down, can we? A goal straight back could be nice, though. Here's Harper. Helm's there. Got to score. What a miss. What a terrible miss that is. Absolutely shocking. This game is livening up massively. Got another corner here. 23 minutes in. Springett to take it. Come on, get a goal back, boys. Been in great form, but look at this pathetic performance. Reniker, he shoots. What is he shooting for? No one has any idea. Anyway, let's get off that cautious mentality. Don't need cautious mentality on anymore. So disappointing. Put mid-block on there as well. Such a disappointing first 20. We shouldn't even be 2-0 down in the game, as you see there. It's been quite even so far, so that makes it even worse, the fact that we're 2-0 down. 1 minute to go before half-time. A goal here will be quite nice. It'll be really nice, actually. Here's Harper with the ball. Come on, boys. A third goal for Sheffield United, though, and I think it's game over. It's not game over already. Here's Harwood Bellis for Sheffield United to Grimes. Here's Ndiaye. Building out too easily, aren't they? Too easily. Aguiar with a nice little cover in there. Pass it back to McGinty. God knows what he's going to do here. He's a bit of a plonker. He passes it to Kessler-Hayden nicely though. Come on, let's get a goal back here. Kessler-Hayden going on a massive run there. Pass out to Jay Jones. Crosses it in. Helm, got to score. It's penalty. It's penalty. Come on. Score this penalty, big boys. Score this penalty. Got to score it. Who's taking it? Is that Harper? Or Jones? Is it Jones? Might be Jones. It is Jones. Come on. Yes, get in. Alright, that can be important in this game. That's nice. That's nice. 1 minute before half time. You get a goal back. 2-1. It's game on at half time now. As long as they don't score just straight from the highlight, I guess. No, they don't. So, got a chance in the game now. Got a chance. And the way we're going, the way we're playing in the game, you know, you'd argue the case we've been the better team slightly, especially since they scored the second goal. So, certainly got a chance in the game, that is for sure. Well, unless Ed McGinty saves 2 penalties in today's game, he is out the team for next game. 6.2 again. I hate these goalkeepers so much. I absolutely hate them. All right, come on, boys. We came on 2-0 down to beat Hull 3-2. Can we do the similar thing here against Sheffield United? Coulson's carried an injury, which is disappointing. Don't like to see that. Anyway, here's Renica. To Aziz. To Aguiar. Renica. What a start to the second half this would be. Back to Aziz. Here's Ibrahim. Back to Renica. Someone pass it forward, maybe. Any danger? There you go. Jones, come on. Big chance. Oh, my word. What a lovely take and finish that is. Not offside as he please. Oh, no. No VAR in the Championship, which is stupid, obviously, but... Ah, yeah, he's offside. What a lovely take. Look at that. Takes it with his foot, chests it down, and volleys in the back of the net. Deserved to be a goal, but unfortunately he was offside. It's been a very lively game, this one. At the moment we're losing game 2-1, so it's not a game to remember, that's for sure. Anyway, what are you doing? Oh, no. Flies a penalty there. Got a chance to counter? No. I have no idea why Tarkovsky is playing right wing back for Sheffield United, by the way. He's got absolutely no pace these days. No pace whatsoever. So, well, I brought Richards on for Springett. He's had a poor game today. He's been very good recently, though, Springett. He's had a very good season, this one. Much better than last season, that's for sure. And Coulson, with his injuries off, I brought Ferguson on as an inverted wing back on support. I'm staying with balanced mentality. 28 minutes to go. So we're actually playing quite well. Certainly got a chance here to create something. Talking about Springett, though, before he goes off the pitch, he absolutely blasts the ball over the back of the net. Of course he does. What a shocking effort on goal that was, Springett. 20 minutes to go in the game now. Oh, we've got a highlight here. Throw in. Ferguson with it. Here's Harper to Aguiar. Back to Ferguson. Now here's Aziz. To Renica. To Aguiar. Don't get the ball away. Ibrahim. What a ball. Harper got to score. Get in. He does score. This one's onside. Get in there. I knew we had anything else to get back in the game. After we went 2-1 before half time there. Lovely ball from Ibrahim to pick out Harper. Not really what he's known for, to be honest, Ibrahim, but lovely little play that. Look at that, acres of space there, Ibrahim. No one closing him down. Harper's on his bike. Lovely weighted pass through. Harper with a great finish. Get in there. Can we win this game? 2-0 down in the game. Can we come back to win this? This would be absolutely massive. Well, David Helm's been poor today. So you know what? I'm taking him off. I'm going to bring on Marquinhos up front. Play as an advanced forward. You know what, I'm going to put Marquinhos on the left. I'm going to play Jones up front, actually. Jones is more natural striker, in my opinion. And, you know, I'm going to bring on Shortire for Aziz as well. We can't play the Harper can, though. So we put Shortire as a shadow striker. Come on, 17 minutes to go. I'll be happy with a draw anyway. 2-0 down away to a massive club in the Championship. Very happy with a draw, but we've been a better team here. If it weren't for Sheffield United's front three, we could have easily won this game. 7 minutes to go. We're back on the highlight again. What a game this has been. We give the ball away, though. But Aguiar is there. Our new Mexican centre-back, who looks brilliant so far. Shortire! For 3-2! Oh no, what a miss! Should have kept Harper there. Oh, Shortire, it should be 3-2. Only a couple minutes to go now. 5 minutes added time. Would it be another highlight? Doesn't look like it. Well, you know what? I'm happy with that. 2-0 down. To draw the game 2-2, but look at those match stats there. We should have won the game, shouldn't we? Should have won the game, but let's not be too greedy. We're 2-0 down. We drew the game 2-2, so got to be quite happy with that. But on another day, we could have easily won this game. Weren't for our goalkeepers, we probably would have won this game. 6.1 from McGinty. What a terrible, terrible footballer he is. How is he a professional footballer? He's just useless. Anyway, great comeback there, but the hard work doesn't stop. Fulham at home, coming up next. Okay, here we are. It's time for Fulham at home, a team who are sitting 5th in the league, another serious promotion contenders of ours. And unfortunately, we've been given quite a serious injury blow since the last episode. One of the heroes of the episode there, Raheem Harper, has just broken his toe. He's out for 5 to 7 weeks. That is the last thing we need at this time of the season, so that's really, really annoying. And also, Ibrahim is missing for today's game as well. Another hero last episode, got the assist for Harper's goal. He's ineligible to play against his parent club, which is Fulham, of course. So with those two players missing, I'm doing something very different to what I normally do here at Portsmouth for today's game. But it makes complete sense to me, especially these two players missing. Fulham apparently are setting up with a 4-4-2 formation. And in my opinion, they're two best attacking players in the club by far are their two strikers, Mitrovic and Nketiah. So I feel like we need 3 centre-backs in there, especially with no really good DM to play, apart from Joe Morel, who's not really good enough, to be honest. So go with 3 at the back here today. Aguiar, Renica and Ndiaye comes into the team. Peacock Farrell comes in goals, plays McGinty as well, as I said. McGinty, 6.1, out the team, mate, see you later. Kessler Hayden and Coulson have gone further forward. Richards comes into midfield to partner Aziz. And we've got Springett, Jones and Helm remaining up front for today's game. So Fulham at home. Can we finish off the episode with real high? Well, let's find out. Alright, here we go at home to Fulham. As I said, 3 at the back. I don't know if I played 3 at the back this season or not. I'm not sure. Maybe once. I can't remember. Either way, it wasn't very successful. But Fulham going with a 4-4-2 today. And with Nketiah and Mitrovic up front, it's very, very scary. Also, we come into this game here today. 4 points clear of Borough at top. And 6 points clear of Stoke in 3rd place. We're only 8 points clear of Fulham, though, in 5th place. That's not too much, is it? But if we win this game, this could be a massive, massive victory to go on to, get promotion. And also, if you guys have been watching the series, you'll know that we won 4 titles in a row with Dover and Portsmouth. Could this potentially be the 5th title in a row in 5 seasons? It'd be quite astounding if it happens again. I don't know what I'm doing here with these clubs, but I do like it. I do like it a lot. I know it's going to have to end at some point, to be honest, but who knows? Might be 5 seasons in a row coming into the season, but to be honest, as long as we get promotion, that's all I care about. Anyway, 6 minutes in, we're on the highlights straight away. I had a look at Fulham's team before I set up the team for today's game, and they're pretty strong in every position, to be honest with you. Oh my word, Aguiar with a great interception there, but Mitrovic, no, it's cleared. Kessler Hayden, don't do anything stupid here, pal. Great going forward, Kessler Hayden. Oof. No dear, here come Fulham. And Nketiah, he's offside. He's got to be offside. Is he not offside? Another great start to a game in the episode. How brilliant is this? 1-0 down in this game. Fofana with the goal. I'm sure he's offside there. Maybe I'm confused with Mitrovic. He started off the move as well, didn't he? He looks like he's onside, doesn't it? Well, fair play to them. Very early days though, so there's got a long way to go in the game to get back into it. But again, not a great start to the match, is it? 15 minutes in, we're back on the highlight again. Oh my word, that would have gone in. I've been very, very nervous. At the moment, the 3 at the back system is not working very well. Back on the highlight again. Under a lot of pressure here, it seems. I'm not going to go 2-0 down again, surely. How is that a penalty? How on earth is that a penalty? He didn't even move. Oh my word, what a terrible start again. We had 2-0 down against Sheffield United. What's going on? Oh my word. Wow. What is going on with this episode? 2-0 down against Sheffield United, 2-0 down against Fulham. No, this is a shocking start to the match, this. Things need to change and change quickly. Well, after that second goal, I made a change. I changed from a 3 at the back to 4 at the back. Taken off Ndiaye and brought on Morel. An extra body in midfield there. Hoping to change something, I guess. Terrible start to the match. Absolutely terrible. Again, it's not game over though, is it? 70 minutes to go yet, so... But the way things are going, not very happy with this. Fulham's team, though, does look very, very good. On paper, they've got by far the best team in the Championship. Them and Leeds, so... How they're not top of the league is anyone's guess. But anyway, we're top of the league, so we should be confident here. Here's Renica. To Peacock Farrell. To Aguiar. Aziz. Lovely to play, Aziz. Lovely play. Springett. He's very wasteful in shooting. Wasteful again. As Tony Springett always is. At least we had a chance, though, in the game. Another lively game here, though. Sheffield United was very lively. This one started off lively as well, but again, not in our favour. 2-0 down in the game. Not great. Whilst it remains 2-0 though, of course we've got a chance. It goes 3-0. We may as well pack our bags, to be honest. It could happen in this highlight here. Renneker with a very strange clearance there. He did get it clear though, didn't he? But they're still on the attack. Here's Honorat. That was a lovely cross from him there, but Mitrovic headed it over the bar. David Helm has done absolutely nothing in this episode so far. Be nice if he turned up. Talking about the bloke, there he is, but it goes straight into Mellor's hands. And then kicks it long. Here's Morel. Morel driving forward with the ball here. Do we have a chance? Jay Jones. Richards. Straight into the keeper's arms. Well, we come back from 2-0 down again in the episode. That we are the comeback kings, aren't we? Not great though, is it? Not great at all. Here's Fofana for Fulham, back to Jens. Here's Palhinha. Another player should be playing in the Championship, should he? Let's be honest. I don't think he ever will, to be honest. Anyway, Coulson gets there. Then he just blasts it. Oh no, he misses header. No. I'd like a bit more composure from the boys, to be honest with you. 2-0 down at home. If it's still 2-0 at half time, I'm going to have to go positive, aren't I? I'm going to have to open the team up a little bit more. I never really like to do that with here in Portsmouth, to be honest. We've been working very well. Playing very cautiously, very structured. Anyway, Mitrovic being the offside trap should not be happening, should it? Again, similar to the last game there. Fulham aren't the better team. To be honest, it's very even again. But we're 2-0 down again. Can we get a goal back before half-time like we did in the last game? Coulson crosses it. Helm! Is it offside? No. He does finally turn up in the episode, and we have scored a goal before half-time again. So again, we've got a chance. What happened here? It was all very quick. Coulson crosses it in. Helm. Nice header from Helm there. Nice to see you, Helm. Nice to see you, mate. 2-1 again. Come on. Another chance in the episode. Again, going to thrash the arms, though. Still not happy, of course. But at least we've actually got something to work with now. Another great comeback. We're absolutely fantastic. We're 2-0 down at Sheffield United. 2-0 down at home to Fulham. Come on, boys. What character they're showing in this episode here today. Morel with a nice tackle there, but only goes as far as Honorat. We don't want to concede straight into the second half here, do we? Mitrovic winning the header there. He's definitely a danger, isn't he? They're both very dangerous, Mitrovic and Nketiah. Mitrovic with his strength and his height, and Nketiah with his pace. Just a disaster duo up front to play against, at least. Here is Nketiah. Well, in the highlights, Fulham are still looking like the better team. You're like, look at all this space. What on earth is going on? Where's the left back? Look at Aguiar covering again, though. What a player. Oh, look at the counter attack. Look at the right. What are you doing? Look. Look in the centre. Oh, my God. You absolute filth footballer. You are a disgrace. What an we had two players through a goal there. They might go 3-1. I don't believe it. How shocking was that? We had two players through on goal. How on earth did he mess that up? And then we're 3-1 down. What an absolute joke. What an Well, positive now. What an absolute joke. I can't believe that. Cannot believe that. That should be guaranteed 2-2, shouldn't it, really? The amount of players we have through on goal there. Wow, I don't believe it. Anyway, it's time to go positive. Well, I've gone positive. I've taken off Tony Springett and bought on Marquinhos as well. Kessler Hayden's been absolute filth today, which you don't normally see, to be honest, with a 6 rating there. Can't believe that highlight, though. Should be 2-2, and yet it's 3-1. Ridiculous. Oh, well, 20 minutes to go. Time to go attacking, I believe. Well, he doesn't really offer too much, but I'm going to give Goobles a try in today's game. He's been quite a poor signing, really, Goobles. On a free transfer, though. He's on for Jay Jones, who's, well, he blew the opportunity for us, didn't he, really? Let's be honest. He had two players running in front of him. Couldn't pick any of them now. Absolutely shocking. Also, Kessler Hayden's off. Brought Ferguson on as well. And as you can see, I've gone with a 4-2-4 attacking formation here with the last 20 minutes. Can we salvage a draw from this game? Very disappointed in the fact. Look at that. 16 shots, 11 on target. Created lots of chances in today's game, but as I said, that's the difference, isn't it? 54th minute, should have been 2-2. Instead, a minute later, it's 3-1. Almost game over. It's nice, isn't it? 4 minutes to go, though. It's not over until the fat lady sings, but I'm not really holding out too much hope here. Not a great episode for us. But again, we proved it in the last episode. Doesn't mean the season's over, does it? We'll still be got to score. Goo balls for once. Alright, that makes the last 4 minutes here very, very interesting. Can we snatch a late draw? Oh, it's on the highlight. But it goes 4-2, it's over, innit? I don't know how it's not over, to be honest, but it is over now. Or is it? 30 seconds to go. Peacock foul. Do the distribution of your life. That is not what I'm looking for. So to distribute the target forward. He's nowhere near the target forward. Marquinhos defending there. 20 seconds to go. Praying for a miracle now. Richards gets the ball though. 10 seconds to go. Get it forward, you idiots. Get it forward. It's over now. Richards been absolute plonker there. I don't know what on earth he's doing. Trying to take it to the corner. No one's told him that we're actually the team losing here. Idiot. Still in the game though, apparently. Here's Helm. Coulson. Helm. Oh no, I thought he was going to be through there. I thought he was going to be through. Well, what can you say? What can you say about today's episode? Again, another pathetic rating from the goalkeeper. I'm just getting used to it now, to be honest. 6.3 from him. Better than 6.1, isn't it? 19 shots, 13 shots on target. At home to Fulham, we lost the game 3-2. They had a 3.07 XG though. What can you do? You know, just as I said, that chance we had when we literally had two players bombing forward, they were completely free. Completely free. I could have picked them out. No joke. And Ricky J. Jones wasted the opportunity. I'd have been 2-2. We'd have taken that opportunity. Instead, a minute later, it was 3-1. Got a little bit of a hope going towards the end there. But small margins in games can cost you promotion, league titles, etc. like that. Yeah. I'm not going to dwell on it too much, though, because after the last episode, I was very annoyed. We lost both the games in the episode, but then we went on a 5-match winning streak in the league. Got 2 points out today's episode. Conceded 5 goals as well, which is not great, of course, defensively. Bit of a shambles, but two very good teams. We're still at the top of the league. Middlesbrough dropped points again today. Yeah, they drew to Stoke. Them two played each other, so that was great for us. So we're still top of the league with 3 points clear of Borough. We're 4 points clear of Sheffield United. Look how tight it is now, though, after losing to Fulham. 5 points separating us in first and Fulham in 5th place. So it's been a very, very enthralling last 12 games of the season. But we are leading the pack, so that's all we can ask for. You know, not the greatest of episodes for us again, but we can bounce back in the next few games. We can start to build up a nice lead again. Also, the fact that our goal difference is, along with Middlesbrough, by far the best in the league. So that is nice as well. So I'm not going to get too disheartened. If we'd have won that game, we'd be 7 points clear of Sheffield United in 3rd place right now and on our way to getting promotion. But we didn't win the game, we lost it. And now we just need to move on. We've got another tricky game up next, though. Away to Blackburn. They're sitting 10th in the league. If we can win that one, though, in 3 days' time, we'll be ecstatic with that. Hopefully, we can get back to winning ways soon. Then we have Man United at home in the FA Cup 5th round. After the Man United game, though, start of March, we've got 3 very, very important games and 3 games we should be winning. At home to Luton, are sitting 2nd from bottom. At home to QPR, it's in 18th. And away to Birmingham, who are rock bottom in the league. So we can get 3 wins out of 3 there. No matter what we do against Blackburn, we could be in a great position still, so that'd be nice. In terms of the next episode, though, guys, I'm going to bring you back for another 2 big games. Away to Burnley, been very disappointing this season, down in 17th place. But then Stoke at home, who are sitting 4th in the league, another promotion rival of ours. This will be the penultimate episode of the season as well. As I said, hopefully, as long as we beat these 3, we get 10 points. We even get 9 points in the next 4 league games. I'll be happy with that. That pretty much guarantees us still top of the league, I think. We get 9 points, pretty much almost guaranteed we're top of the league, depending on what Middlesbrough do. So I'll be very, very happy with that. We go into the next episode. Well, the maybe start of this episode, I guess. We're still top of the league, though. Wasn't a great episode for us, but we're still top of the league. That's all that counts. It's still in our hands. Make sure you're in the next episode, guys. Away to Burnley and at home to Stoke. And thank you for watching this one. Please remember, if you like the video, to hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. It really helped me out. And much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.